All right. Hi, Mary. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good. Good. So
Good.
today let's talk about, we want to give a couple quick tips, but let's specifically focus on all of these changes that are constantly happening at work. So, you go into a meeting and there's all these surprises or things are different or something changes with like the regulations that need to happen. And it's like we're constantly being surprised, not in a good way, about changes that we then have to just kind of deal with and we have to make the best of. And so that can really play a toll on not only our stress, but like our ability to focus and it really, and especially like our productivity. So how and what is happening in our brain, what can we do then? Like what is happening that we can really, take a few action steps that we want to share and stay positive and stay focused and stay productive so that we're able to like manage all of this because it's probably not ending soon.
Right. Yeah, it's tricky, right? So we think of like the big part of the brain, the macro part, we like certainty, we like familiarity. Like if we know something's familiar, we can just move forward with that. We're comfortable. So when we're uncomfortable, it usually means it's a new area. And this time of COVID and work stresses and changes at work and new roles, we're all kind of, trying to figure it out. And almost every day there's something new. So our brain will try to sprout. Like we have nerves that connect to other nerves, and the connections are almost like little ferns connecting, and they'll try to make more and make pathways to make it more smooth. So just know, although it feels unfamiliar or uncertain at this moment, your brain is trying to make new processes to keep it so it feels familiar someday. And it's actually really good to be in new situations because your brain is trying to figure it out and rewire and reconnect or make it easier for certain nerves to connect more quickly. So just know that it will not always feel like that. So that's one thing to know. Just feel comfort, like, oh, good, I'm in a new place. I'm not feeling comfortable. It means my brain is actually working. So that's okay. Yeah, that's all right. And then the other thing is that we're like, emotions are contagious. So if you're on a Zoom meeting and everyone looks stressed out, even if you're not saying like I feel stressed, we all like adopt the emotions in the room or on the Zoom meeting. So, and we don't even do that consciously. That's just like we mirror and we feel emotions. And so if you're the leader of that meeting, you want to make sure you're in a good place, that you started with just caring for yourself and regulating your own emotions. And how do you do that? Well, sleep really matters, and exercise matters. Things like that really matter to care for your brain. So you want to regulate your own emotions if you're the leader in the meeting, and even if you're not. And you want to just acknowledge that change is actually a good thing for the brain. It doesn't feel good because it's not familiar to us, and those pathways are still being worked on. So connection matters. We're always connected to people. Sometimes we think we're not, but we are. We're emotionally connected to our groups at work. Um, so that's something to acknowledge and work on. And then even at home, you think, well, who are you around? Like your social connections. Work matters. We're connected at work, and we're also connected at home in our communities. So you have to think about the people that you're around a lot. And if they have healthy behaviors, you are probably doing better things for your brain, let's say not drinking excessively, not smoking, regular exercise, good sleep. So that's where it's like contagious, right? So good behaviors are contagious in a good way. So, we want to kind of mirror the good things.
Yeah, I love that. So, top takeaways from this, top tips and action steps that you can take is really connect and notice who is a person that you can connect with at work, a coworker or someone else. If you feel like you're kind of on an island at work and you're, maybe a leader, then connecting with other leaders from other organizations, people that you
Mm-hmm.
like talk about your emotions with or just kind of share in a little bit of that. And then also people that their good positive energy and emotions can rub off on you because like you said,
Mm-hmm.
connected. So I think that's a huge action step, is to like really identify who those people are that lift you up versus drain you. And that's huge for your emotional regulation and your connection, which as we know are like important for productivity and for focus and for really being able to lead ourselves and lead our teams through this crazy time. So that's awesome. Okay, good.
Absolutely.
And
Okay.
right. So identify
Yeah,
those good positive people in your life is huge.
exactly. Right. Connect. Okay. Stay well.
Thanks.